Ahman Green, he was no scrub. He was no scrub. He was one of the best running backs in the early 2000s, and it seemed like he probably got overshadowed by other running backs or didn't get that much recognition that he should have. So I'm wondering, have we forgotten about Ahman Green? Ahman Green played 3 years at Nebraska from 1995 through 1997. Ahman Green was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks. When he got to the Seahawks, he struggled. It was a difficult time for him to get enough play time because he was behind Ricky Watters, and Ricky Watters during that time he was a very good running back. So when he got traded to the Green Bay Packers, that's when everything changed for Ahman Green. His rushing yards started pick up, his touchdowns started picking up. He found a home where he could contribute and help the team to win. So talk about a blessing in disguise. Sometimes when you get drafted, it might not work for that team, it might not work for you. But when you go somewhere else, that's where things start to click. For certain players, you need a certain system to get things going. Sometimes you need to go to a different team to find success. A lot of things goes into it. Yes, you could have a skill set, you could have a talent, but also things need to work out with you and the coaching staff and your team. It is a whole thing that goes into it. So for Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers, it worked out for him. He was a four-time Pro Bowler from 2001 through 2004. In those early 2000s, he was legit. He was the real deal. The Packers were not a title contending team. They were a playoff team, but not a championship contending team like the way they were in the 90s. But during his time with Green Bay, they got to go to the playoffs. Like, for example, in the 2003 season, I believe, they beat the Seahawks in the wild card game, but then they lost to the Eagles in the divisional round. But Ahman Green, he was a very good running back. And, he was professional, humility. He was everything. He was basically everything that the Green Bay Packers stood for. Because when you come to Green Bay, you think about class, you think about winning, you think about great organization, all of those things. And Ahman Green, he fit all of that. He really did. And I always wondered how much more he could have accomplished in his career, because he did have some impressive seasons in those early to mid 2000s with Green Bay, but he could have been a potential Hall of Famer had he made more Pro Bowls, had he would have broken more records and things like that. But during his peak, he was a very good running back. And so when he made that transition from Nebraska to Green Bay, he was ready. He was ready. When you put in years in college, by the time you get to the pros, it doesn't happen to every player, but by the time you get to the pros, you become ready instantly to contribute. So, and he was fortunate to play with a quarterback like Brett Favre, and Brett Favre was lucky to have him as well. But Ahman Green, and I believe now he's working something about video games or EA Sports, something like that. It has to do with gaming that he's involved now. So, and there's a video on YouTube about it, so you can look that and see for yourself. But Ahman Green, man, he was a good running back. He was a good running back for the Green Bay Packers. That does it for this video of Have We Forgotten About Ahman Green? Fantastic running back for the Green Bay Packers. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to go to my online store, mikesproduct.shop. And as always, be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. Have a great Monday. Have a great week, folks.